Ug kaninyo sa July Flores Enterprise. Alang sa inyong mga construction needs, bisitaha ang July Flores Enterprise. Dumikan kay dinhin ninyo mapalit ang tanang klase sa mga balas, sama sa core sand, fine sand, river mix, o gravel Y o mountain mix. Og ang lig-on nga mga hollow block nga gamat sa makina, busa, mga higala. Ayaw na paglangay pa, dinhi na pamalit sa July Flores Enterprise. Nga makita dinhi sa Flores Compound, National Highway, Gihing, Hagunoy, Davao del Sur. Sumasahing papawid mula sa Barangay Gihing, Hagunoy, Davao del Sur. Ito ang inyong community radio station, DXJF 95.1 Sky Radio, ang radyo na may malasakit sa bayan.
Naghalan ka kasama sa aking kinailahan, mga kipag-agihan na mga katalagan. Ang handing mababagan ng kalambuan, tayong pagpadayon sa akong puluhan. Kaalam sa kahanginan, alam sa akong kabataan, pagsilya sa mga amay matunan. Duplex, paminawong tagtanan, kalat sa kahanginan. Ang pandilig ni mababagan ng kalambuan, kaya nga yung pagpanayon sa akong puluhan. Kalat sa kahanginan, alam sa akong kabataan, magsilya sa mga amang matunan na duplex. Para sa kaalam, kalat sa kahanginan, alam sa atong kabataan, pagsilya sa mga amang matunan na duplex. Paminawong tagtanan. Very challenging world. We might fall at every time we try, but there are ways to stand and fight. We need to be equipped with skills and ability that you gotta learn individually. Life will be so easy if you live in it creatively. You need to be equipped with skills and ability that you gotta learn individually. Globally we can compete, totally we can make it. Life lives on, life lives on, life lives on, life lives on. This very challenging world, we might fall at every time we try, but there are ways to stand and fight.
Magarbong Davao del Sur, young grade 9 students.
It's an ability that you gotta learn individually.
To those who are listening and watching on our live streaming in Facebook, welcome everyone. You're tuning in to
Radyo Flex, kaalam sa kahanginan.
That you gotta learn individually. Totally we can compete.
Today, Davao del Sur, here we are again. I am Teacher Rose Palamara,
I am Teacher Neil Antipuesto,
And I am teacher Bong Generalo.
your radio teachers from Bangkal National High School.
Life is on.
How are you today, Teacher Neil and Teacher Vong?
Well, I'm feeling motivated to discuss our topic today. How about you, Teacher Neil?
Of course, Teacher Bong, I'm feeling great to be here with you today and to impart my knowledge to our dear students.
Need to learn and adapt to changes.
Yes, we are so great and privileged to be here together with you, our dear students. In spite of the busy schedule that we have and sleepless night in preparing and printing our module, we are still here on air to bring you the best that we have.
Life will be so easy if you
Alright, so much for that. Before anything, let's discuss first our previous topics. In our first module, we discussed about the ways on how to check and analyze hair type to determine appropriate shampoo and conditioner to be used. We had learned that as a barber, we need to inspect every section of the scalp to find out what services or products to be used that suits our client's hair. And in our second module, we studied the way on how to prepare our client for shampooing and conditioning activity. It is emphasized that client's comfort is always important. And recently, we had our third module, which focused on ways in applying shampoo and hair conditioner in accordance with the type of service and standard procedures. And we also discussed the ways on how to clean up and sanitize tools, material, and equipment used in the said activity. And now, we are in our fourth module entailing 9, Barbering. And we will be focused on 5 learning competencies, specifically towel dry according to service requirements, comb hair in accordance to service requirements, blow dry according to service requirements and salon standard procedure, apply finishing products to blow-dried hair according to manufacturer's instruction or product specifications. And ensure client safety and comfort during the entire process.
But before we will start exploring our topic today, Teacher Rose, may I request all the grade 9 students to please get your TLE 9 module, which will be your guide in our lesson today. Also, bring out your paper, notebook, ball pen, and any writing materials that would help you to take notes, the important details from the discussion today.
You need to learn and adapt to changes of this very challenging world. We might fall at it every time we try, but there are ways to stand and fight.
Now I think we are all ready. Let's begin.
Gotta learn it,
In order for you to have a little idea about our topic today, please open your module on page 1. And let's answer, let us try.
Gotta learn it, nobody we got to be.
It is a modified true or false. What you're going to do is, you're going to write true if the statement is correct. And if it's not, underline the word or words that makes it wrong. And write the correct answer on the space provided. Use separate sheet for your answer.
All we have skills, we just need to discover it.
Okay, number 1. We have to section the hair into 4 parts before we begin to blow dry.
All I did every time we try, but there are ways to stand it.
Again, if we have, for number 1, we have to section the hair into 4 parts before we begin to blow dry. What is your answer?
It's so easy if you
If your answer is true, then you are correct.
there's an ability that you gotta learn immediately.
Number 2. The finished result be completed with the correct beginning products and the total look confirmed with the client.
Life steals on. Life steals on.
What is your answer?
Life steals on.
Alright, that statement is false. What makes it false? What would be the underlined word?
We just need to discover it.
Correct. The underlined word is beginning. It should be finishing to make the statement true.
Might fall out every time we try, but there are ways to stand it by.
Number 3.
You need to be rich,
When blow drying the hair, we should start from the crown towards the nape. Again, when blow drying the hair, we should start from the crown towards the nape. What is your answer? Yes, the answer is false. But what makes it false? What would be the underlined word? That's right. The underlined word is crown towards. It should be nape towards the crown. Number 4. Take a section of hair at the sides and continue to blow dry the hair so that it blends in with the back of the hair. What is your answer? Correct. That statement is true. Last number, number 5. Move to the top and front section of the half, constantly moving the hair dryer so that you will not cause discomfort to the client. What is your answer? Yes, that statement is correct. Therefore, your answer is true.
Life steals on. Life steals on.
Now that we are done answering the first activity of our module, Teacher Neil and Teacher Vong, let's proceed to our main discussion today. So my dear radio teachers, it's your time to shine.
You need to learn and adapt to the changes of this very challenging world. We might fall at it every time we try,
Pleasant day, grade 9 students of Davao del Sur. I am Teacher Nel, and together with me to discuss our topic today is Teacher Bong. So, are you ready?
Life will be so easy if you believe in creativity. You need to be rich.
I presume that you have done eating your breakfast and in a good condition to receive any information that we have for today. Alright, Teacher Bong?
Can make it. Life goes on. Life goes on.
Yes, Teacher Neil, but before anything, please be ready and open your TLE module on page 2. Let us study. Procedure of blow drying the hair.
All our skills, we just need to stop it.
Before we will start our discussion, let me ask you first. Have you ever experienced to blow dry your hair? How does it feel?
We might fall out every time we try, but there are ways to stand and find.
Yes, Teacher Neil, it was good, and I feel that the texture of my hair is different from a natural drying method.
It's so easy if you believe in creativity. You need to be rich, there's an
And aside from the texture, blow drying the hair help you maximize your time.
Yes, that is right. And now, to help our aspiring barbers, we will talk and discuss the procedures on how to blow dry hair. On your module page 2, you can read there are 7 steps on blow drying hair. Let's discuss it one by one, Teacher Bong.
All our skills, we just need to stop it.
So to start, Teacher Neil, let's read together the first step. Select styling or finishing products and apply on the client's hair.
All I do every time we try, but there are ways to stand and find. You need to be.
In selecting that style and any products, barbers should consult the client's preference. Do not overthink and decide for your client.
Correct, Teacher Bong. So students, let us remember that we should consider the client's preference. If we say preference, ito yung kagustuhan ng clients natin. Alright. So procedure number 2. Section the hair into 4 and bring down a subsection in the nape where you're going to begin blow drying. It is mentioned the word nape. So what is nape, by the way? So students, if we say nape, it refers to the back of the person's neck, or ito yung tinatawag natin na batok. Okay, blow dry the hair under to create root lift. So before blow drying aspiring barbers, you should have to section first the hair of the clients into 4 and begin from the nape of the client to ensure that you did not miss section or part of the client's hair.
So take note of that, our dear students. Section first the hair before blow drying. And now, procedure number 3. After choosing the correct brush size, begin to blow dry the hair upwards. Make sure that the air flow of the hair dryer is flowing over the hair in the correct direction.
discovering.
As a barber, we also have to consider the type of hair in order for us to decide what size of brush or comb we will use.
I think every time we try, but there are ways to stand by.
After choosing the size of the brush and sectioning the hair, let's proceed to blow dry with an upward direction.
Life will be so easy.
Yes, always remember upward direction. So start from the nape of the client upward to the crown. And then proceed to procedure number 4.
Nobody we can compete.
Okay, procedure number 4, you're going to work your way up towards the crown. Make sure each section is completely dry and falls in the desired direction.
Life steals on. Life steals on.
Do not leave any section of hair unfinished blow dry. Make sure that you did not skip any section so that you will have a good output after the activity.
Life steals. We just need to discover it. You need to learn and the changes. But this
So teacher Neil, hair sectioning is a must during the activity. Now let's have procedure number 5.
and then you need to be with.
Take a section of hair at the sides and continue to blow dry the hair so that it blends with the back of the hair. Work your way toward the parting and repeat the same on the opposite side.
There's an ability that you gotta learn immediately. Nobody we can compete.
After blow drying hair section, put it in the other side to avoid repetition and to identify easily the undone hair sections.
Life steals on. Life steals on.
So you need to organize the section of hair so that you can maximize your time. And then procedure number 6.
Life steals. We just need.
Move to the top and front section of the half, constantly moving the hair dryer so that you will not cause discomfort to the client.
We challenging world. We might call our
Remember, aspiring barbers, that we should look first at the comfortability of our clients at all times.
It's a big bridge, it's an ability that you gotta learn immediately. Life will be so easy.
Yes, that's right. So be careful in all your actions. And lastly, procedure number 7, the finished result be completed with the correct finishing products and the total look confirmed with the client.
Losingly, we can make it. Life steals on.
To finish the activity, choose the right and correct products for your clients. Always ask them for their preference and desirable outcome so that you can avoid misunderstanding.
So that's all for the procedures of blow drying the hair. Since we always look for better service for our clients, this time Teacher Rose will give health and safety precautions when blow drying. Take over, Teacher Rose.
Might call our every time we try, but there are ways to stand and find. You need to be with it's an ability that you gotta learn immediately. Life will be so easy if you.
Alright, so thank you, Teacher Neil. So now, are you still alive, my dear students?
Gotta learn immediately.
Very good. We're not yet done, and we need to have energy for the next discussion and activities. May I request everyone to please stand and shake your hands upwards for 10 seconds.
Life is on. All have skills.
Maybe it's okay, you have now regained your energy. Now let's continue. Please face your module and keep on reading on page 2. Health and safety precautions when blowing or blow drying.
Try, but there are ways to stand and fight. You need to be with skills and ability.
Alright, so health and safety precautions. How important it is in barbering. Why do we need to know these things?
You need to be with skills and ability. That you gotta
Right. So health and safety precautions is necessary when performing any activity because it gives us idea how to prevent unfortunate moment that would lead to misunderstanding among our clients. Am I right, Teacher Bong?
is on. Life is on.
Yes, I agree with that, Teacher Rose. We need to look first the comfort and safety of our clients. And to achieve that, health and safety precaution must be observed.
All have skills. We just need to stop.
Indeed, so here are health and safety precaution when blow drying.
In this very challenging world,
Number 1, use only professional tools.
ways to stand and fight. You need to be
Yes, only professional tools must be used. Why? It is because there might be possibilities that applying unprofessional tools to the clients will result to low quality service. And we do not want that for our clients, right?
learning clearly. Nobody we can be. Sincerely we can be.
Now, number 2, ensure that all electrical equipment is in good order.
Life is on. Life is on.
Alright, to ensure that all electrical equipment is in good order, check first the electrical equipment before using. It must be in good condition and free from electrical problems.
You need to learn and adapt to the changes of this.
Now, number 3, never use electrical equipment with wet hands. You might be electrocuted.
You need to be with skills and ability.
Of course, make sure that your hands are dry before touching or manipulating electrical equipment.
Creatively, you need to be with skills and ability. That you gotta learn it.
Precaution number 4, never use faulty equipment. Like what I said a while ago, check electrical equipment and make sure that it is in good condition.
Life is on. Life is on. Life is on.
Number 5, work comfortably. Avoid continually twisting or stretching your body.
All have skills. We just need
Aspiring barbers, always remember that we need to maintain professionalism at all times. Avoid unnecessary actions that might scare or discomfort our client.
try, but there are ways to stand and fight. You need to be with.
Now, number 6, maintain high standards of hygiene.
Life will be so easy if you leave it.
Again, aspiring barbers, cleanliness is highly important and must be observed when dealing clients.
Nobody we can compete.
Number 7, test the heat of the dryer before applying it to the hair of our client. You may cause discomfort to your patron or damage to the hair. If the air is too hot for the skin, it is too hot for the hair.
All our skills, we just need to discover it. We need to
It is very important to test first the hotness of the blower or the dryer before using it to the hair of our client. But how? Teacher Neil, can you teach our aspiring barber how to test the hotness of the blower?
that you gotta learn it.
Yes, of course. It is easy done like this. First, turn on the blower and set its temperature controller. Let it on for a minute and try to blow first onto your skin. If the hotness is enough and carry with your skin, it means that it is good for the hair. And if it is not, adjust the temperature controller and try it again.
Life skills on. Life skills on. Life skills on.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Neil. Hope you got it, aspiring barbers. Now let's proceed to number 8. Direct hot air away from the scalp.
We just need to discover it. You need to learn about the
Yes, my dear student, do not let your blower hit the scalp of the clients directly because it is hot and might lead to discomfort of our client.
You need to be rich, skills and ability that you gotta learn it.
Now, number 9, do not keep the dryer in one place too long. Move the dryer to other sections of the client's hair and avoid over drying because it might hurt the client's scalp. And number 10, when straightening, never overstretch the hair. Avoid overstretching. It might hurt the client. And number 11, do not attempt to shape hair when it is too wet. Do not trim and shape hair when it is wet. Why? What do you think, Teacher Vong?
Because trimming or shaping the hair when it is wet will give you unsatisfying output, since you cannot anticipate the totality of the hair when it is wet.
So, thank you for the input, Teacher Bong. So, take note, aspiring barbers.
Life skills on. Life skills on.
Now, let's proceed to number 12. Pulling the hair may cause breakage. Alright, so do not pull the client's hair too much. It may damage the hair and lead to discomfort of the client.
This very challenging world, we might fall at every time we try.
Number 13. Use suitable blow-drying aids to protect hair from overheating.
It's an ability that you gotta learn immediately.
So, aspiring barbers, We need to look for the safety of our clients. So don't forget your clients to wear their protective equipment or clothes, or shall we say the PPE or PPC.
We can make it. Life goes on. Life goes on.
And number 14, do not blow style hair that is in poor condition. So check and analyze the hair of the client before applying styling products onto it. Strong products might damage the hair, especially those in poor condition. Now number 15, do not blow dry if the hair is too dry or wet.
We try, but there are ways to sanctify. You need to be quick.
Alright, so checking and analyzing hair type and texture must be observed before doing any activity to the hair to avoid damaging it.
There's an ability that you gotta learn.
So those are the safety precautions. Now let's proceed to precautionary measures in using the materials and tools.
Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on.
Okay, look for page 3 of your modules, precautions. We have there, make sure all plugs are wired correctly.
All our skills, we just need to discover it.
This is very understandable to properly plug the wire of our electrical equipment.
I think every time we try, but there are ways to sanctify. You need to be
Next, always check the manufacturer's instruction regarding heat, setting, and speed controls before you start blow drying. So, familiarize your equipment by reading the manufacturer's instructions and manual before using it. Another precautionary measure, make sure that the dryer cable and plug are always safe. To avoid electrocuted, inspect the cable and wires of your equipment.
Very challenging world, we might fall every time.
And now, hair dryers have an air intake grill at the back, which must be cleaned regularly to remove dust and fluff. If they are not cleaned, they may overheat and become dangerous. Again and again, aspiring barbers, always clean up your tools and equipment after use to prolong its lifespan and to maintain sanitation. Another, store electrical tools in accordance with your salon requirements. This is necessary to keep necessary tools only for your salon so that you can maximize the space.
We just need to discover it. You need to learn and adapt to changes. But this very challenging world, you might fall at it.
So that's all for health and safety precaution when blow drying. Hope you absorb it all, my dear students. Now, Teacher Bong, what would be our next activity?
Life will be so easy if you believe in creativity. You need to be with and ability.
Yes, before proceeding to our next activity, maybe we need to have a short break, and for more questions and clarifications, our radio teacher, Teacher Neil, and yours truly, Teacher Bong, will do a recap on the things that we have discussed. Did you have fun learning?
Life steals on. Life steals.
Right? We'll just be right back after the short break.
All life steals. We just need to stop it. We need to learn and adapt to changes. The days very challenging world. We might fall at it every time we try, but there are ways to stand and fight. You need to be equipped with skills and ability that you gotta learn individually. Life will be so easy if you live in creatively. You need to be equipped with skills and ability that you gotta learn individually. Totally we can compete. Totally we can make it. Life skills on. Life skills on. Life skills on. Life skills on.
Now we are back to
Radyo Flex, kaalam sa kahanginan in TLE 9.
All life skills. We just need to stop it. We need to learn and adapt to change.
So earlier, we discussed the procedure of blow drying the hair and the health and safety precaution in blow drying. Now to recall all the ideas that we have discussed, I will give you to Teacher Neil and Teacher Bong to recapitulate all of those things.
Life will be so easy if you live in.
I encourage our grade 9 students who are watching on our live streaming to comment down below for any clarifications. Alright? So take over, radio teachers.
Together we can make it. Life skills on. Life skills on.
Thank you, Teacher Rose. So to start our recap, let's enumerate the procedures of blow drying the hair. Number 1, select styling or finishing products and apply on the client's hair.
All life skills.
Number 2, section the hair into 4 and bring down a subsection in the nape where you are going to begin blow drying. Blow dry the hair under to create root lift.
We might fall at it every time we try, but there are ways to stand.
Number 3, after choosing the correct brush size, begin the blow drying the hair upward.
That you gotta learn.
Make sure that the airflow of the hair dryer is flowing over the hair in the correct direction. Number 4, work your way up towards the crown. Make sure each section is completely dry and falls in the desired direction. Number 5, take a section of hair at the sides and continue to blow dry the hair so that it blends in with the back of the hair. Work your way towards the parting and repeat the same on the opposite side. Number 6, move to the top and front section of the half, constantly moving the hair dryer so that you will not cause discomfort to the client.
Challenging world, we might fall and really
Number 7, the finished result be completed with the correct finishing products and the total look confirmed with the client.
It's an ability that you gotta learn immediately.
So those are the procedures of blow drying the hair. And Teacher Bong, give us a quick recap on health and safety precautions when blow drying.
That you gotta learn immediately. Totally we can compete. Totally we can make.
Okay, so Teacher Neil, recently Teacher Rose discussed to us the health and safety precautions when blow drying, which is very important to remember. So, here is the short recall. Number 1, use only professional tools. Number 2, ensure that all electrical equipment is in good order. Number 3, never use electrical equipment with wet hands. You might be electrocuted.
We might fall and every time we try.
Number 4, never use faulty equipment.
You need to be please.
Number 5, work comfortably. Avoid continually twisting or stretching your body.
It's so easy. If you leave me,
Number 6, maintain high standards of hygiene.
that you gotta learn immediately.
Number 7, test the heat of the dryer before applying it to the hair. You may cause discomfort to your patron or damage to the hair. If the hair is too hot for the skin, it is too hot for the hair.
Life is on.
Number 8, direct hot air away from the scalp. Number 9, do not keep the dryer in one place too long.
Just need to stop it.
Number 10, when straightening, never overstretch the hair.
We challenging world. We might
Number 11, do not attempt to shape hair when it is too wet. Number 12, pulling the hair may cause breakage. Number 13, use suitable blow drying aids to protect hair from overheating. Number 14, do not blow style hair that is in poor condition. Number 15, do not blow dry if the hair is too dry or wet. Precautions, make sure all plugs are wired correctly. Always check the manufacturer's instructions regarding heat setting and speed controls before you start blow drying. Make sure that the dryer cable and plug are always safe. Hair dryers have an air intake grill at the back which may be cleaned regularly to remove dust and fluff. If they are not cleaned, they may overheat and become dangerous. Store electrical tools in according with your salon's requirement. And that's the healthy and safety precaution when blow drying that you should have to remember.
So I guess our radio teachers had already gave you the necessary information that would help you accomplish our next activities. This time, get ready. Open your module on page 3 and let us answer, let us practice.
You need to learn and approach.
So together, let us read the direction. Arrange the following procedures into sequence. Write the number on the space provided before the statement. Do not forget to write your answer on a separate sheet of paper.
That you gotta learn immediately. Life will be so easy if you believe in creatively. You need to be.
Maybe you're done answering? Good luck for the next wave. Now, I will hand you to Teacher Neil for our next activity. Teacher Neil?
We gotta make it. Life is on. Life is on. Life is on. Life is on.
Thank you, Teacher Rose. This time, open your module on page 5. Let's do the activity under Let Us Practice More. And let us read the direction together. Identify the health and safety precautions in blow drying of hair. Choose your answers on the statements inside the box. Write your answers on the separate sheets. Here are the statements. It is right to use equipment even when hands are wet. Test the heat of the dryer before applying it to the hair. You may cause discomfort to your patron or damage to the hair. If the hair is too hot for the skin, it is too hot for the hair. Blow dry the hair if it is too wet. Blow style the hair if it is in poor condition. Use suitable blow drying aids to protect hair from overheating.
It's very challenging world. We might fall at it every time we try.
Make sure that the dryer cable and plugs are always safe. You can keep the dryer in one place for too long.
It's so easy if you leave it creatively. You need to be.
Never use faulty equipment.
That you gotta learn immediately. Nobody we can compete.
Ensure that all electrical equipment is in good order.
Life is on. Life is on. Life is on. Life is on.
Okay, how did you find the activity? Great! Now, to help you digest our topic today, here is Teacher Bong for our next activity.
You need to learn and adapt to the changes of this very challenging world. We might fall at it every time we
Hello, grade 9 students. Are you still there?
You need to be with me.
Very good. This time, may I request everyone to please stay on page 4 of your module and take a look on the Let Us Remember. We have these questions that would help you remember the key point of our topic today. Let us answer together question number 1.
Heels on,
Why do you blow dry hair?
life's heels on, life's heels on.
Number 2. What is the purpose of testing the temperature of the dryer before applying it to the hair?
All have skills, we just need to discover it.
Question number 3. What happens to the hair structure during blow styling?
We might fall out every time we try, but there are ways to stand and fight.
And finally, our dear students, number 4. What effects do the different hair drying techniques produce? List down some of those effects.
There's an ability that you gotta learn individually. Nobody we can compete. Routinely we can make it. Life stays on. Life stays on. Life stays on. Life stays on.
Are you done? Good. Hope that those questions help you stimulate the important details of our topic today. We have still more activities to finish. Now, I will give you back to Teacher Rose for our next task.
Very challenging world. We might fall out every time we try, but there are ways to stand and fight. You need to be with.
Thank you. So, my dear students, are you still awake?
Life will be so easy if you live in creative.
Very good. So, let's assess your learning today. Please turn your module on page 5 for the assessment activity.
We can compete. Routinely we can make.
Let us read the direction. Choose a member in the family at home to be a model. Make a simple video presentation on how you will prepare and implement materials for blow drying of hair by following 5S. Remember the 5S, my dear students?
All have skills, we just need to discover it.
Demonstrate blow drying of the hair by following the appropriate procedure. You can actually discuss points while doing the video like a blogger.
It's to stand and fight. We need to be with skills and ability.
Always maintain professionalism while doing it. Avoid extra conversation while having the service. But you can gain points when you are explaining while having the video.
There's an ability that you gotta learn individually. Nobody we can compete.
Maintain good housekeeping before, during, and after. Make your video presentation simple, clear, and presentable. Also, on the same page, you can read there the rubrics that would help you accomplish your task.
All have skills, we just need to discover it.
Hope that you enjoy the activity. So this moment, I will hand you to Teacher Neil to continue our activity today.
We might fall out every time we try, but there are ways to stand and fight. You need to be with.
Alright, to enhance your skill, please open your module on page 5 and let us accomplish Let us enhance.
If you believe in creatively, you need to make it with skills and ability.
Based on your own knowledge and understanding, list down the procedures in blow drying of hair. And don't forget to use separate sheet for your answer.
Life skills on. Life skills on. Life skills on.
We really hope, our dear students, that you have fun learning today. And for the last task, please turn your module on page 6. Let us reflect.
All life skills. We just need to discover it. We need to.
Together, let's read the direction. Now you have completed this activity, you should have developed the desired skills and knowledge.
But there are ways to sanctify. You need to be rich.
Okay, all you have to do is to put check each box if you are satisfied.
If you leave me,
Satisfied that you have developed your skills and knowledge. After checking the box, please answer the question that follows.
nobody we can compete. Personally, we can make it. Life skills on. Life skills on. Life skills on.
Have you encountered problems upon administering the activity? List down the problems encountered.
All life skills. We just need to discover it. We need to learn and adapt to the changes of this very challenging world. We might fall at it every time we try, but there are ways to sanctify. We need to be with skills and ability.
That's all. Congratulations! You have successfully done your Module 4 on TLE9 Barbering. For the information of our students and parents, our Module 4 in TLE9 Barbering is good for 2 weeks. Week 5 and Week 6. So if you have activity or activities that you did not master yet, you have still time to review, master those activities. So we're gonna see each other by next week.
Life skills on. Life skills on.
That's right, Teacher Bong. And for more questions and clarification, our dear students, you may contact your TLE teachers.
We just need to discover it. We need to learn and adapt to the changes of this very challenging world. We might fall at it every time we try, but there are ways to stand it.
That concludes our activity in TLE9. We hope that you have instilled all of the standard procedures in blow drying the hair and health and safety precautions in blow drying.
Always remember, my dear students, aspiring barbers, in rendering service to the clients, follow the standard procedure in a careful manner. Maintain good housekeeping while preparing and restoring materials, tools and equipment, and observe professionalism all the time.
Life skills on.
And yes, Teacher Bong and Teacher Rose, our next topic will be focused on the learning competencies. Select necessary tools, supplies, and materials according to service requirements, and use appropriate tools and implements according to salon procedures.
Changes of this very challenging world.
Stay tuned only here at Radio Flex, Kaalam sa Kahanginan, and hit like on our page, Davao del Sur Classroom, for a fast update on our virtual classes. It has been your radio teachers, Teacher Neil Antipuesto,
Teacher Rosalie Rose Palamara,
And Teacher Virgilio Bong Generalo
from Bangkay National High School, saying, Dili undangon ang edukasyon, kaalam sa kahanginan, susig natong gihapon. Stay safe, everyone!
me.